this. So I apologize to those that are trying to follow along. Last video did not, audio still was choppy, so I'm trying something different here. Hopefully this will be enough to fix it. So in case you didn't want to go through the last video, or you missed the last video, what we've done is we have, what have we done? We have went and killed, we've went and challenged Thanatos, or his minion. We've killed the minion. We've traveled through the upper land. We've met the sprite's grandpa. We've sealed the wind seed and got the wind magic powers. I've got our characters leveled up so that in magic, so that they're high enough to be, high enough to do some damage. We have went to the desert, Kakarot, and we've been in there. We've helped those guys out. We went from there to here because we're looking for Salamando, I think is what it's called in this one. I think it's called Salamander in the last one, or in the original, but whatever. And here we are. We're at this frozen village, and everybody says it's cold, so that's where we'll pick up at. I came back, man. I am back. I did. I tried to stream my Rocket League earlier, and I tell you, technical difficulties are just killing me the last couple of days. Oh, game audio's hot. Okay. I'll pull it back just a little bit then. Thanks for that. Let's try that. Let me know if that's not good. I'll be happy to tweak it. It's such a cool place. Yes, I can see its levels. You're right. I don't know how it got that hot. Let's see if that's better. That looks a little better. How's that? Thanks. Yeah, somehow it just turned itself back up there. It's Rudolph. Alright, well, found the spear orb just kind of sitting here. Excuse me. I don't want the Cannon Travel Center. You streaming any tonight, man? Ouch. Sure. I think that's where I'm headed. I'm not really sure, if I'm being honest. Just kind of going around exploring. Like I said, it's been since this game originally came out that I've tried to play through it. So other than just playing through a little bit of the remake and didn't like it. Oh, cool. All right. So you might stream some too. That'd be cool. When you do, we'll do it. Gonna do some more Top Gun. Some little scary clouds. I didn't want to go there. No, I was just kidding. That's fine, man. It's no big deal. Am I supposed to use magic on that thing? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna ignore it. Oh. That's a mistake. Ouch. That's a complete circle. Is this where it came from? No, it came from the right, I think. Oh. Ow. Oh, this guy's back, huh? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what this does. Ow. 88. That's a little weak. What about this? Well, that's even worse. How about this? Okay, well, this it is. I spent all my magic trying to find out which magic to use against him. And then I used that on the wrong person. Oh, I am killing it today. Played Rocket League earlier. Dude, it was awful. Probably the worst I've played in I don't know how long. Just put me back in Bronze League. That's where I need to be. Yeah, you know, so here's a thought. I came here because I couldn't find out what to do in the desert area. Should I not be here? I'm worried it's gonna say didn't say anything. Here, use this. Oh. Should pay more attention to my characters. Alright, we're good now. Let's get away from that thing. I think I am too, just because the NPC said something about the village here being warm. But, so I thought maybe it might be here. What do I know? I know that, when I went looking for Salamander, oh, well that was weird. I was in his palace, but I couldn't get through anything, so. Yeah, let's just run through the trees. That's cool. Oh, here it is. This is the this is where they're using the. That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. Usually when an NPC drops a hint like, I'm gonna go to this village because it's warm there, it's cold everywhere else, and you're dealing with fire, like, that kind of makes sense. Is this an inn? No. It's in to own a second house here. All right, there we go. All right. I know, man. How could I? Jeez. What was I thinking? Now nobody's living here. Place isn't warm anymore. Expect to see somebody here crying. You know what? This art style is so similar to Chrono Trigger, at least in my head. I expect to walk into one of these and see those two goblins like standing next to that cupboard that you come out of every time you go to that one place in one of these houses. Yeah. Exactly. Ouch. I guess I take this. Should I go back to the fire palace maybe? I'm gonna try that. I know there's a seal there that I need Salamando's magic for, so. Kara. Here we go. Long launch. Shoo. Couple things. Let's go and get this happening. Okay. And let's stay at the inn. Actually, let's pick up, let's see, I think it's over here. Nope. Too many villages. This guy. Let's fill back up with these. So glad these are just 500 gold now. As opposed to that 1,000 that they were before. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's build up Salamando. Gotta stay in this inn first. I don't remember what Salamando gives us. Let's look at that too. What do we got? We got Flame Saber, Blaze Wall, and Fire Bouquet. So it looks like Flame Saber is going to be the most effective to level. And Fireball. Alright, let's go ahead and tear up Jack. No, there's nobody left. I'm dead. Come on. Excuse me. Come on. There you are. Might as well go ahead and finish him off. Alright, let's go back to the inn. Did he just kill him? Oh, I thought he killed that guy with one shot. Like, holy cow. Alright, they both went up a level. Come on, buddy. Come on. There you go. Alright, back we go. What? There's not one in there? That's weird. Not one in here either? What? Oh, he's only got one. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go, let's go. Come on, buddy. Let's go, let's go. He's got nobody left to shoot it. Come on. I'll be gadget bait. Get out of there. Alright. Probably one more trip. No, wait. We leveled that time, right? So maybe 2 more trips. Shoo. Allergies are killing me right now. Alright. We did it. Level 3. Level 3. Now let's rest. And go back to that palace. Dang, that's a pretty good shot. Let's go, let's go. Gonna gamble here. See if this is chocolate. This chocolate. Oh. Oh. There we go. It's like, what the heck? Alright. You guys want some of this too? Here you go. Oh, they're probably fire elemental, so that probably wasn't a very smart thing to cast on them. Try this one instead. Oh, they're called Dark Funk. Huh, yep, that did it. Oh boy. You know what they should do? We should take green blobs and we should make them red blobs and give you engulfing and then make them multiply just like the arenas do. It's a great idea. Get out of that. Ah. All right. There. I'm not touching that chest. I don't believe it. Nothing here. Oh, I didn't mean to go up there. Oh well. Here now. Ow. Oh, what's this one? This is another salamander. Salamando. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's use Exploder on it, because last time the other one didn't seem to do enough damage. Oh, maybe it just takes 2 magic. Oh, shoot. Okay. There you go, little guy. Let's try that again. What the heck? There it is. Oh, Lord. Nothing that way. Okay, that's where it came from earlier. Dang. Why are you making me use magic? Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so that opens something. Don't know entirely what. Okay. Oh, okay, that didn't seem to react to that at all, so let's figure out what I need. Okay. I'm gonna need... I don't think any of Undyne's magics kind of cost 1, so let's go ahead and use another one of these. Gadget. Oh, come on. What did that do for us? Well, some of the torches. Why are these two still left? Ah. Okay. Boss fight time. Alright, let's do this. Let's figure out what he's weak against. Let me equip. Let's see, the whip does 51. Yeah, whip's pretty good. Sulfate, okay. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, you're knocked down, that's why. Oh, well, he's dead. See you later. Alright. We did it! Another javelin orb. Oh, the seed stolen. Okay. Looks like all the monsters are gone though, so let's go back and see if I missed anything. I want to make sure that I didn't skim over something that I need in this dungeon, like an orb or something. I know that takes me back to the front. Actually, yeah. Doesn't take me to the front anyway, because I thought it would open that area, but it didn't. I think that's where I came from, but I know I didn't go down this way. Is this an orb? Just about missed that one. Alright. Good to check, good to check. And then there was one other deviation I could have made. Let's see. Well, there's two more actually. So here's one. Go up here first. Looks like another orb maybe. Or just money. 1,000 GP. Alright. Looks good to me. And then the last branch I could have taken, I think, was this, right? Let's see. It came from that way. One up here. Came to here. Didn't go further. Nothing there either. Okay. So I'll take this back. There's a chest. Does this go there? I can't go up this, so... Okay. Go this way. Okay, so let's stay here at the end. And let's backtrack back to the ice area. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Oh, it's not there. It's just to the right here. There we go. I don't know what I chose, but I don't think it was the right one. Dang it. No! Can I say no? Oh well. I'll live. Yeah, that's where I thought I was going. Dang it. You know what? Since I'm here. Okay, I couldn't remember if I'd bought one since I had a death earlier or not. Alright. Yeah, that's totally why I came here. It wasn't because I accidentally clicked on this area or anything. Hey, you're back. What's up, man? Run, Wolfie, run! Run! It's over here. Come here, guys. Let me use a piece of candy here on Gadget. There's a Koopa Troopa from Mario with a spear. Shit's got serious in the land of Mario. Oh no. Stop it. Stop taking damage. It's not okay. Oh yeah, this is a circle. Dang it. This is where I fought Beak Nose. Oh, don't even see that anymore. Alright, let's see what else we got. Maybe he was back in that village. Because it doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, it's kind of cool. The plants there in the window, that's pretty neat. Okay. What's south here? Anything? Nope. This is the cannon. What are my options here? Let's go here and look. Nah, Matango is the mushroom place, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to go there. Alright, so whatever I'm looking for is here somewhere. Gadget had a minor breakdown there. No big deal. Rudolph's looking for his buddy. Dang it. Strange old man in the ice forest. Okay, that's what I need to be looking for. Don't know how I missed the dude, but I missed him somehow, so I need to go back there and look. Alright. Oh no, trying to progress actually. I think I've had a breakthrough here though, so. Now finding him, it's a whole different matter, but apparently there's a strange old man in the forest. We got that much. I know one thing, these wolves seriously are terrorizing me. Get out of here. Jeez. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I'll jump on for a bit. Let me get done killing this wolf. There we go. Alright. Give me just a second here. Hey, man.
Don't do that to me.
What's up?
So it's not looking good tonight for run number 1. Come here. Come here. Come here. These dudes look like X-Wings that have been folded up. Hey, Derek's on. Hey, Zen's on.
What's up, man?
People are on.
People are on everywhere.
Zen, I'll look at you in like 2 minutes.
All right, no problem.
These planes quit flying at me. All right, now look at you. What's going on here? What is wrong? What seems to be the difficulty? Output device. Input device. Output device. Can I hear you?
Hello?
Oh my god. Hang on, I gotta land this thing.
All right.
Get my extra 10,000 points.
We're all counting on you.
Good luck. God, help. Derek, get in Vox. Let's have a threesome.
Just no.
I mean, yes, we don't have to have threesome's not wholesome. I'm sorry. I apologize. Derek, don't hate me. Anyway. We're already off to a roaring start.
Yep, we got this.
I'm not certain. I landed it. Now, let me put some.
You stuck the landing? All right.
Why is there no music? Oh, there it is. It's just, I can't hear nothing. Can I hear you still?
Hello?
No, it's not in my headphones. What seems to be the difficulty, sir? My computer won't cooperate with me. Hey, there we go.
Hey,
Now you're in my head. Now I can go back to watching your stream. Let's see. I need to do. I don't need to see your chat. I need to see my chat. No offense.
None taken, man. None taken.
I've just been sitting here while I've been setting up. I've been watching you kill a bunch of wolfies.
Yeah, they're wearing me down, man.
So while I was watching the basketball, how far have you progressed?
So I got Salamando. You saw that. I went back to the fire temple, and the seed's gone. So now I'm looking for the old man in the forest.
It's a Tony Rice song, isn't it?
It really is.
Could you call Tony up? He might know where the old man is.
He knows exactly.
He knows he came home from the forest.
Oh, that was pretty funny. I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
As soon as you said that, I was like, the old man come home from the forest. That's what Rudolph's
He's somewhere in the streets of London.
Spoilers.
Maybe.
That's what Rudolph's going to sing when you bring Santa home. Spoilers. I got missiled. I had a missile go up my snoot. That's one thing you don't want in this game. Missiles going up your snoot.
I don't know what a snoot is, but I can't imagine it would feel good.
It's like a snout, but a snoot.
Gotcha.
Got shot. I don't like getting shot.
I can't imagine many would argue with you over that point.
No, I know it. I'm sucking this up pretty good. More missiles. That's not true. That's not, well, I mean, I can't deny that one.
How twoo, how twoo.
It's twoo. I wonder if that movie's considered racist nowadays.
I don't know, but I love that movie so much.
Cause like, to me, it's like the '70s best attempt at making a statement against racism.
Yeah. Yep.
Keyword: it was the '70s best attempt.
Yeah.
But I often wonder, would our people our age, would they look at that and be like, ew, gross? I don't know. I think weird things.
I think that movie is so good.
Oh, I love it.
I love it. It's my second favorite Mel Brooks movie.
Which one's the next one up?
Spaceballs.
I enjoy Spaceballs. It's been a while. I might pull that up on Prime Video, see if I can access that for cheap or free.
Yeah, I really like that movie too. It's so good. I like most of his movies though, so.
I never realized that Robin Hood Men in Tights was a Mel Brooks thing.
That movie's really good.
That's the one where she's got the chastity belt and then they get to the end and he doesn't have the key or something. Is that it?
Yeah. Yep. That's the one where he gets up there and he's like, good people of Sherwood, lend me your ears, and they all take off their ears.
Oh, yeah. You know, there was the reason why I've seen that movie. There was like a 1 to 2 year span where Disney was playing that on the Disney Channel.
That's awesome.
And that's why I know about it. So how long did you stream Rocket League earlier? I saw you go on way earlier when we first got into work, but
well, I streamed an image of my car on Rocket League and the audio of me playing Rocket League for about an hour and a half.
Oh, good times.
Oh.
Do you have any viewers?
I mean, I might have had some listeners, but technically I didn't have any viewers because I didn't share my video. Apparently,
most watched still video on Twitch.
Yeah. Oh, gotta love it, man.
Mine,
like, really?
it took me a while to get going because mine, the stupid, you know how I was talking about having to reset the cropping and stuff? For some reason, the NES scene collection just took on the shape of the Sega Master System, so I had to go and readjust everything. It's like you said, everything's different every time.
Every time. It's like somebody's playing a cruel trick on you, you know?
It's like
I think I blame the cats. Like I think when I go away, they like get on my computer and mess all my stuff up.
Well, you know that's what caused Freakazoid to happen.
Really?
That might have been. Is that too new for you? I feel weird asking that question because usually stuff is too old for people. Did you watch Freakazoid?
I remember Freakazoid, like the phrase, but I don't remember anything about it.
Freakazoid was like one of the last what was that dude that did all the cartoons for Warner Brothers? Animaniacs and
oh yeah,
Tiny
yeah,
Toons.
it's a cartoon. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a clip or two of that.
Freakazoid was one of the last ones before they kind of quit doing those.
Yeah.
And you know, Freakazoid's supposed to be the superhero, and it's this nerdy kid. And what caused it to happen was while he wasn't at his computer, these computers went out with some program code on them somehow.
Yeah.
And you had to enter in this very specific bunch of keystrokes that just looks like someone just bashed a keyboard, you know. And so while he's away from his computer getting a soda or whatever, his cat walks across the keyboard and just so happens to push those right keys. And then he comes back, and then the sequence is followed by the delete key. And he comes back and he sees all this, and he says, "What's all this garbage?" So he comes back and he hits the crap. He comes back and he hits the delete key and he gets sucked into his computer and gets turned into Freakazoid.
I see.
Your cats are trying to turn you into Freakazoid, man.
Yeah.
They're trying to make you a crazy superhero, dude.
That's totally something they would do. I mean, not like try to do something good. They would just, you know, try to, I'm sure.
Turn you into a spandex wearing blue boy.
Yep, pretty much.
One of the best theme songs it's ever been. I think we had that conversation the other day.
What's that?
And I busted out. You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just. I'm not sorry. I'm not good at multitasking.
I think
if
you
I was
made
like
a prime example of yourself. No, man, I'm not
deer
good
in the
at
headlights. What were we talking about?
It's okay. It's all good, man. We were talking about killing wolves or something.
I hate wolves. I hate them. I have to say though, this is a really good place. Like if I was going to pick a place to grind, this is a really good place to do that.
It is.
It's a really nice area.
It was Mom's place. Like the way we played that game when I was little, I'd go to school and she'd sit at the house all day and grind on those wolves and get me overpowered. And then I'd go and spend about 5 minutes killing the boss.
I can remember when I think of grinding, like this game's grindy, but when I think of grinding, like I think of like Final Fantasy 1, just like walking in circles outside the town over and over and over again, like for hours. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. But Final Fantasy 1's grinding was out of necessity to make the game a little bit longer, don't you think?
I definitely do think so. Yeah, 100%.
The best if I could when I get to playing Final Fantasy 1, I've played all 3 versions and I wound up putting all 3 of them down.
Yeah.
First one I played was the version that's on Origins.
Yeah.
The PlayStation release. I played that for a minute, and then a few years back, I picked up the NES version. I put it down. And I picked up the PSP, the 20th anniversary one. And that one, I held on to it the longest. But they also kind of gave it some quality of life upgrades, too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they gave the graphics a nice bump. They look, it's a pretty game. The text is better. The thing for me is it plays more akin to how you expect an RPG to play now.
Yeah.
Like, you remember in the original, like, if you attacked an enemy and you had a couple of characters set to attack that one enemy, if it died, he just went ahead and attacked the air.
Yep.
Like, and his party members are like, "What is wrong with you, man?
What is your deal?
Nothing's there. Yeah. We killed it already." They fixed that where it would auto-target the next in line in the PSP version.
Yep.
So I think if I were going to play a version, I'd like to play the PSP version.
Dude, I'll tell you, it's one of those. It's one of the few games, I guess, besides this one, but this one was just sort of accident that I've only beat once and not went back, like revisited and played through.
Oh yeah.
Beat again. Yeah, I have it on my list because I do want to try to get through it, but it's a bear, man. It's a bear to play through.
Are you going to do
really
the NES
tough.
version?
Yeah.
Maybe I know we were talking about not wanting to do the same thing over top of each other, but maybe we ought to, for my sake, maybe we ought to.
Yeah, play through it. That'd be good. Yeah. I'm certainly not against us playing the same game. It doesn't matter to me. That would be awesome. Yeah, we could totally do that. I think it's a. I'm gonna use this magic here and then get another fairy walnut from this guy. I just think it was just so tough, like getting through the areas, especially just when I think about like the last level is enough to like make me like send shivers up my spine.
Oh,
because
really?
It's so hard to even get to the last boss. Like,
is that the one
alive.
That's got the hidden almost final boss, and it's like the robot guard? Like, a lot of people don't know about it because it's so RNG that it spawns.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Because I was watching, I don't watch him a whole lot, but for some reason, him playing Final Fantasy made me want to watch his play of Pro Jared.
Yeah,
I think it was Final Fantasy 1, and it's like the last corridor you walk down, and like it's RNG if you get this super hard boss or not. And he was ending his episode, and he just like on his in-betweens or however he does it, he just took one step down the corridor and it spawned on him, and he had to stop and start his next episode, and he started next with like, so look what happened. Death and destruction.
Yeah. Well, all I can remember is like it's a couple different levels that you have to get through, and there's these wizards that you fight, and the wizards cast Slain on you.
Yeah.
And it's a spell that has a chance to kill your guy instantly, and it affects your entire party. Like,
when don't they
like,
show up earlier too, don't they?
yeah. But it's like, but there's an entire floor of them in the dungeon, and it's like you fight like 4 or 5 of them, and so you have to use like the life, thing to bring people back. But then you could just straight out die in the fight before you even get a chance to do that. If you get bad RNG, they could slain all of your guys in one cast. It's like, oh my gosh, having to deal with that.
You're talking about the tentacly faced boys.
Yep.
I know. Yeah, I've run across them.
Yep.
They are. When I did the PSP
not
version, I ran into them a few times because I got to the point where you go and get like the stick at the bottom of that dungeon just to prove that you're worthy of being upgraded.
Yeah.
And I got all my class upgrades. I got that far, and then I put the PSP one down.
Is it a stick in the PSP? It's supposed to be or it was a rat tail in the original.
It's a rat tail.
Yeah.
I knew it was something inconsequential like a stick.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's actually a really cool part in the original, because it's like you just completely didn't expect that,
Well, and it's
your
one
characters
of those,
get upgraded.
It's one of those things that really aren't.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's one of those things it's not really important that you do, but it makes you feel good as a player.
Yeah. There's actually a few of those things in Final Fantasy that are like that. There's a lot of things that you do too. Gadget, you're stuck. There you go. Oh, I see how you're gonna be. Okay. There's a lot of those things like that in 1, and there's a lot of places in 1 where you like, especially when you get the airship, where you're just like, where the heck do I even go?
Because you can't land the airship just anywhere either.
Right, but it's like okay, it's a lot of games, I think they've learned from that. They kind of flesh out the whole world, so you kind of know where everything is. But in that one, it's like, you know where a couple things are, but there's all these towns, and you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to go there or if I'm not ready to go there. I have no idea.
And that's what kind of turned me off from when I put the PSP one down. Was after I got the upgrade, it's like, you need to go to this place.
Yeah.
Where is that place?
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, it's in the south, or it's in the southeast of the northwest, or some bull crap.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep.
I need to look into, because I was playing it on my Vita.
Yeah.
But the thing that kind of sucked about it, for whatever reason, Square decided to not release the Vita versions of the PSP game here in the States. So they're on my UK account, but the Vita's not as streamlined as the Switch is on multiple region accounts. Like, you've actually got to reset the console and format it to switch accounts.
Oh.
So you got to. So, and then, Sony being Sony, you've also got to have two of their proprietary memory cards. And I've got all that, but I've lost the memory card for the UK account. So I don't have them on the Vita anymore.
Yeah.
But the PSP, I know the PSP outputs to the TV. So if I can get away, I might do that. Or I'll play through the NES version with you.
Dude, I was watching a video earlier today about the 3 big mistakes that Sega made. Like, the biggest
TV, 3, the 32X, and the Sega Saturn.
Well, kinda. Actually, I was surprised by one of them. There were some things I didn't know in that. Of course, that's not necessarily surprising. I always felt like I had a pretty good grasp on things, but I'm starting to learn that I didn't know anything. Like,
there was evidently a lot of misdirection in Sega, right there in that area of Sega, of the 32X specifically.
Yeah, so Japan wanted to release a new console that just was a 32-bit console, but just basically had double the colors. Mm-hmm. And America was like, screw that. We're doing good with the Genesis. We don't want to release another console. So then they landed on 32X.
Well, and how they landed on it too was, well, if you're only going to double the colors, then you should just make it an add-on. Why make a separate console?
Yep, exactly.
And then Japan goes ahead and makes their own PlayStation.
Right, and so Japan makes the Saturn, and then they start freaking out because sales aren't doing good. So they're like, we know you're going to release this and like you're planning to release this in like 6 months, but let's go ahead and release it now, like surprise launch. So when the Saturn comes out, there's like supposed to be 30 titles, but they only have like 5, or I don't know what it was. It was like a low number of titles, and they were trying to sell it for $3.99.
Are we talking about the Saturn or the 32X right now?
The Saturn, and then there was the infamous thing where the Sony developer just basically got up after the Sega developer got up and was like, this thing's gonna do this, and it's available right now, at select retailers for $3.99, and Sony's developer gets up and says ours is $2.99.
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah.
Oh man, good stuff.
He didn't even do that. He just went out and said $2.99.
$2.99. Yeah. Exactly. I gave him more credit. Or he said more words in my story, but it's just sort of making sure that we had a context there.
Yeah.
No, that's just like unbelievable.
And it's such a shame too, because the Saturn, when you go back and look at it, and it's the same thing with the Dreamcast. All those good games are there. Like Capcom, I don't know what Capcom. Someone at Sega must have known some stuff about the head of Capcom, because like all those good fighters are on the Sega systems, and those are the versions to have.
Yeah. Well, they had a chance to partner up with Sony too, and they blew that as well.
Tell you what, for what, a decade? That's the biggest mistake Nintendo ever made.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, but like so after Nintendo turned them down, Sony was mad at Nintendo, like because of the way they did them. And they came to Sega, and like Sega of America was like all in, like, yeah, let's do this, and Japan was just kind of like, they don't know anything about making games or hardware. Why do we want to pair up with them? And you're like, and then it's like, when they launched, it was like, they launched the PlayStation, it was, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, it did.
Gotta hurt.
Man.
Oh.
Have you ever watched any of that stuff of that prototype that surfaced of the Super Nintendo CD?
No.
Man, you ought to go look up at some of that. Like Ben Heck did a teardown of it and actually got it fixed and running. And the guys that found it, they take it around and show it off at different places. Look that thing up, man. It's neat.
Awesome.
It's neat.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to do that.
Well, I cannot land this plane tonight. This conversation is relative because you're playing Secret of Mana.
Yep.
Because didn't its development start on the Super Nintendo CD?
It very well could.
I believe it started on the Super Nintendo CD, and I think you'll see this when you get to it. When you get to Taznica, and I don't know how much you remember the story, but when you get there, tell me if the story doesn't just completely drop off and die.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then evidently, if I understand it correctly, Chrono Trigger is the game that is born out of the original idea that Secret of Mana was. We were talking about art style of Secret of Mana and Chrono Trigger. Supposedly, Chrono Trigger is the game that was born out of the ashes of the game that Secret of Mana was supposed to be.
Oh, okay. Interesting bit of trivia there, too.
And, again, anything I ever say, take with a grain of salt. I don't know if it's accurate or not. And the reason I always say that is most of the stuff that I've watched is like, it's been a while since I've watched it, so I don't exactly remember how it all goes.
Yeah, I understand.
But I think that's I think that's about correct. I'm dead. Nope, it went over me somehow.
I like how at this point the game is like, yeah, we noticed you haven't been using magic right until right up in the boss fights. We're going to change that.
Oh.
You're going to have to use magic to kill these guys.
See, I never have to use magic until I get to the boss. Of course,
I can't even hit some of these monsters though with a regular attack.
correct.
I guess if you use if you do the thing that like the clouds, do you run by them? Maybe that's what I was doing. Earlier,
yeah, I think that's some of those like you can't hit without doing magic, and they're not really worth putting time into.
Yeah, I got to kill them all though, man. I got to clear it. I
Gotta
clear
kill
it out.
them all. Secret of mana.
Exactly.
Do you know what you're doing after Secret of Mana? I think we talked about this.
I don't actually. I just made the list. I have no idea what I'm gonna play after Secret of Mana. Probably, like this game makes me think of playing like Crystallis or something, but I'll probably not do that. I'll probably give this type of game a break.
Yeah, I
and
think
switch to something different.
Back to back RPGs is probably a bad idea.
Oh, we fell down the hole. Oh no! Alright.
I'll be glad when I finally get Top Gun out of here because it's wearing thin on me.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a tough game.
I know, but it's wearing thin, man.
It's a hard game to get through.
But it's like those arcade games, man. It's like I said before, these old arcade style games, man. There's something about them. I just love them.
Nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
I said nothing wrong with that.
We talked about NBA Jam. Another one like that's in that same vein, but a different sport. NFL Blitz.
Oh yeah,
Man,
that game was so fun to play multiplayer. You tackled somebody, man. You just slammed them. I mean,
well, the best part is the late hits. Like after the play is over, you just beat the heck out of whoever's standing next to you.
I remember
like
that.
Suplex them.
Yeah.
My buddy had.
I don't know, man. I mean, NBA Jam was just so. It was like almost a pop culture thing by the time it was done.
It
like
really was, man.
You had like you had Bill Clinton playing in it or something. Who was it?
You had
a
the
president.
hidden characters that you could put codes in for, and it was Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, and.
Oh man,
I don't know if the rumors are true, but it's rumored that Jordan, he was never in the game, but it's rumored that he had them make him an arcade cabinet that had him in it, and he's got it at his, or he had it.
Oh, okay.
Who knows if that's real or not? But.
Oh, nope, don't like them. Nope, stop it.
Like that's one of the few games that I really want to get like all the versions of. Like there's no reason to get NBA Jam and NBA Jam Tournament Edition and NBA Jam on the Sega CD. There's no reason to get all those.
Yeah.
But I love that series so much.
Oh yeah. Dang it. Didn't mean to do that. You know what? Let's do this. There. Problem solved.
Am I gonna land this time? I'd like to land once tonight. I haven't landed this plane once tonight.
Oh, that sucks, man.
And I was rocking it pretty hard last night.
Yeah, I caught the end. I think we already talked about this, but I caught the end of your Shinobi run. Couldn't stay up late enough for it, but
Yeah, you said you watched it later.
yeah, I did. I caught it yesterday or no, today. Well, whatever it is. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Pretty cool, man. It's cool stuff.
One landing. At least Shinobi had the good common sense to give a level select to the scrubs like me.
Man, that I you know something though, I never played through that got me on like a ninja game kick, and earlier today and I was looking through, I never played all the way through any of the Ninja Gaidens. I just missed those. Like they just fell off my radar.
They never were played through them. I think, isn't one of them on the NES Classic?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna wind up at some point. I'm gonna play Ninja Gaiden, and I think it's gonna be through the Classic because I just don't have I don't have the cartridge. I'd love to have the cartridge.
Yeah. All right, we did it!
Yay! Bum 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 ba-da-bum.
That's right.
Wait, wrong game. Right developers, wrong game.
It's Santa!
Huh?
It's Santa!
Oh, yeah. I know a lot of people that turned them off of this game. Like, they got to that and they're like, I'm out, man.
They just quit.
Santa
They
Claus
turned it
did
off.
this game. I'm out.
That's hilarious. Just that image in my head of just somebody like with their mouth open looking at it, and then like the next scene the screen's off and they've thrown the controller.
Yeah, they just turned off the Super Nintendo. And it's like, I'm out, man. But see, I was a kid when I found out Santa Claus was there. It's like, Santa's in the game.
All right. Well, I've already cleared the fire palace, so it should be pretty easy to put this in place.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Got away from it. I'm tempted to just cheese this game and fly up or right and just to get through it.
I think it's hilarious that you figured that out. you were like, I'm just gonna fly. They can't hit me when I fly up or right. You would have thought, like of all the. I mean, it's kind of tough. I don't mean to be too hard on them, but I mean, come on, holding upper right.
I tell you what, that's harder than you think. Because that D-pad doesn't want to cooperate with you 30 years later.
Yeah, that's true. True enough.
No, dang it.
It's hard a different way. It's rough on your hands.
Boy. Tell you what, 30-year-old hands are not the same as 10-year-old hands and 5-year-old hands.
Got that crap right.
Oh,
you ain't lying.
That's one of the things, like, I play bass. You know this.
Yep.
People might not.
Yep.
That's one thing I've noticed, like, every time I come back to the upright from, like, guitar or electric bass, it's never, like, it's one thing to get a big old blister and work up a callus, that's one thing, but the old muscles in the hand, every time it's a little bit harder to pull that back together.
I'll bet. I have never played bass other than like picking it up and goofing around with it whenever somebody just left it laying around in a jam session or something. Never done more than that.
If you know your scale, it's actually super fun to play.
Yeah, it's it's so much about like it sounds stupid, but it's so much about timing, with your right hand. Like there's so much, and your left too.
Yeah.
If you're playing upright, I guess when you're playing electric too, 'cause you gotta same sort of idea, right? I mean, probably more so when you play electric because you got to kill the strings, right?
Well, and you kind of do too with the upright. Like, if you really want to play the upright right, in my opinion, you've got to kill the strings too.
Kill them, yeah.
But I don't know. To me, especially if you know your scale like you should, which I don't know it like I should, but you did country that last time we played together, and you did country roads. Like,
yeah,
you can play. You've got different options all over, and like especially for what we play, you know, you can play a 3 over top of a 1 chord in the right spot, or like a 5 over top of the 1 chord.
Yeah,
and it's just, you know, you can add so much color to a song with just, and tasteful color too. It's not like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, totally get it. It's good too to have like a bass player that thinks like that instead of just like plays what they've always played. You know? It's nice to have like somebody that's has their eyes open looking for things. You know, it's nice.
Yeah. Well, that's like one of the songs that they do. That new gig that I've got. They do this song and it goes to a 4 chord.
Yeah.
And then it goes to a 4 minor chord immediately after that. Well, you know, sure, you can stand there and not do anything worth listening to and play. There are so many boats in the water right now. And they're firing missiles at me. No. I'm at the end almost. Don't kill me. But anyway, it goes from a 4 straight to a 4 minor, and you know, playing. Well, that's it. No, it's not. Playing 2 E notes together is just, it's boring.
Yeah.
So you can take your we're in the key of some chord, but anyway, you can play your root on the major chord, and then walk up to the 3rd of the minor chord, which in an E chord is a G note, and it adds so much color to the. That's it. I'm dead. It just adds color to the game, not to the song.
To the song.
Instead, yeah.
Yep.
I'll stop rambling about music.
No, you're fine, man. I actually haven't. Like, I wouldn't know where to begin. I haven't been in the music mentality in a while. It's like, I don't know. Just trying to kind of stay away from it long enough for it to maybe feel fresh and stay fresh in my mind.
Did you get bored with it?
I think I got burned out at some point really bad. Mm-hmm. And then I never gave myself enough time away from music to stay not burned out whenever I came back. You know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So now I'm just trying to, like, you know, until I absolutely just can't stand to be away from it, I'm just not gonna play. And I'm perfectly aware that might not ever happen, but that's okay. I would rather do, because I'm doing this thing, you know, I was doing this thing where it's like I start a band and play in a band and then I quit. You know what I mean? Like, round and round I go, and it's just like, it's not good for anybody.
Well, and you know, finding the right band is such a task.
It is,
especially if you know. I'm not saying this is the case about bands that you were in, but it's hard to go from playing in a band that's either fun or good music or pays good or is no drama. You know, that's all separate things that you have, you know.
Yep.
And you're lucky if you get half of those in one.
You're exactly right.
And it's so hard to go from one band that has, you know, at least half or all. All is such a rarity. Like, it almost doesn't happen. You just can't do it, you know.
Yep.
And like, I'm not saying that I'm any good musician, but it's hard to play bad music anymore. Once you know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Unless it's just a fun group, you know, then that's a
Yeah.
different story. But
If I've got to be on on the road with a group of guys, in my opinion is that if one or any of them are just unbearable, you know, like attitude wise, like that's a deal breaker. I don't care, you know, I don't care who they are.
that's where I'm at too, man. Like, you know,
how good their music is. That's just a deal breaker. Now, if
I won't
I
sit
could
here and
show
tell you
up
that
at a
my
gig,
shits don't stink because my farts give me away. But I'm the same way, man. It's like if you're just a shithead.
Yeah.
I try to be family friendly, but let's just be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
and I mean, you know, we both played with them. You know how it just doesn't feel good. You know, it's like it's the only time I'll make an exception to that kind of rule there is if it's a gig where I can show up, play the gig, and go home, and not like it be like 30 minutes away or an hour away, and I can drive myself and don't have to deal.
Well,
with
at that
them.
point, it becomes like a day job, though, too. Like, once you leave the gig, you've left it.
You're done.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But
so,
you shouldn't, if you're playing music. This is my opinion. Unless it's just, you know, paying you stupid amounts of money. Because then, you know, hang on to it because you're not going to find that anywhere else again.
yeah, that's true.
Unless it's paying you just stupid amounts of money. If it's not fun, like if you're dreading to go and get on the bus or in the van or whatever you're getting on. If you're dreading that, you probably are not in the right place.
Yep.
Unless you're there because the music's super good. Like that's that's another part of it too. But it's just
I'm with you too though, like
if you're dreading
there are
getting
times
on the bus, it's time to get out.
Yeah, like there are times when, you know, you play with a good group of people, but the music is just not good.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'll go play bad music.
That's pretty bad,
fun.
too.
If the group's fun to pick with, like, I know that's such an odd against logic thing to say that it's fun, but the music sucks. But you know, I've played in bands like that, and, you know, those kind of bands, I stay there until usually someone gets a bad attitude, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gone. Because it's not fun now, and that's the music's not keeping me here.
That's exactly right. I mean, that's exactly how I feel about the whole thing. You know, it's like
those four things that I mentioned. If I can, or 4 or 5 or whatever it is, if I can get at least 2 of those, I'm okay.
Yeah. And it also makes a difference too, like what it is. You know, some people don't have the luxury of that being, you know. I mean, like for me, if I pick, it's gonna be because I enjoy it. I mean, that's it. You know, I mean, cool. It'll be obviously, you know, I don't necessarily want to play 100% for free or anything, but if I play, it's not gonna make or break me. That's not how I eat, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so that makes a big difference too, you know, because if that's how you eat, then you know you gotta deal with some of that stuff. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But
well,
you know,
that's my thing, is I feel like I don't have time to right now, even though I'm not working a lot, but
yeah.
I feel like that I'm a person that could probably, if I'm not doing music, I could go get a job doing something pretty easy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You got a lot of knowledge just around the horn, you know, like on a lot of different things.
Well, so. I put on a good front.
No, I mean, you know, when it comes to
that, but
no, you know, I mean, you know, you got a lot of technical knowledge, right? You know a lot about how just at a minimum, right? Like with your experience with just working with the consoles and stuff, you got all the AV experience, right? And all the, I mean, that's a lot. It's not easy to do that stuff. I mean, it's not, you know, it's frustrating at times, but at the same time, you're learning while you're doing it. So it's pretty cool.
But I don't know how many jobs, like, come plug in wires for us.
Well, I'll tell you, you know, like, I got a buddy that, I mean, it's not all he does, but he's done a lot of work for schools, right? Because I mean, that's the kind of stuff that they need.
Hey, Digibomb, right? How you doing?
Hey,
so he's done a lot of stuff setting up for schools. That
Yep, exactly. And so, you know, you get that those kind of opportunities are pretty nice.
Well, you make me feel better about the future of my life.
Hey man, you know, there's definitely, you got, and you like, I mean, do you like messing around? Do you like programming? Have you ever messed around with any of that?
I couldn't program. I've thought about trying to find a place and learn it because I'd like to. That seems to be a pretty evergreen job.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a weird field because it's all like, if you just stand still, you get passed up really fast.
Stream. I saw that you had Super Mario Brothers 3 going. I was going to jump in, but I wanted to get a stream out of the way. But I didn't know it was a drinking stream. So when you say drunk, are we talking about maybe don't go outside or someone might pick you up? What was the drinking game? Every time Luigi says Mario, although he doesn't talk in Mario Brothers 3. I've got 8 more minutes of Top Gun, and then I'm moving on to something else.
Hey, if you can't do that on a Friday, then, you know, that's the way to do it. I'm with you.
Oh, just drinking during. I got you.
So I did that. I drank during the stream once with, or it wasn't a stream, it was a YouTube video with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, is that a drinking video? I saw that you beat the game, man. That's kudos to you. I never did watch it because I don't have an interest in being scared.
I got you.
I might go watch that, though, knowing that you're drunk in it. Because that's the one that's up on YouTube right now, isn't it?
Let's see.
There's a Five Nights at Freddy's video up on your PxlGrease YouTube.
Yeah, probably. It was probably what it was. I can't, like, yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, I think that's the one that's up.
I know what I'll be watching when the stream's over. Watching Drunk Pixels. Pixel Drunk. Dang it. I wish I had a good way to stream and use the NES Advantage controller, because it's so much better for this game.
Is that the joystick?
Yeah, that's the arcade stick.
Yeah, the arcade stick, yeah.
Like, the game isn't programmed. I don't see PxlGrease Discord. He is on the Discord. That's usually where he's at anyway. He's not returning my view.
Oh, I should be watching you. I'm watching you now.
He says Digibomb says that you don't see him, or he doesn't. I guess if he doesn't see you, you
probably
don't see him.
Probably because I haven't. Oh.
Did you?
It's probably because I haven't posted anything.
Yeah, we usually do this over Discord.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. I returned the fire seed. Yeah.
Pa-pa-pa-pum, pum, pum, pum-pa-dum. We've been talking music. Have you ever watched that guy, 8-Bit Music Theory?
No.
If you want to have a whole boatload of music theory unloaded on your head,
Yeah.
in the frame of video games, go watch his stuff.
8-bit music theory?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to jot that down.
He, my favorite one that he does is, like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Like he breaks that down compared to all the rest of the Final Fantasies, like how out in space it is compared to all the other Final Fantasy endings, victory themes.
Oh,
That's one of my favorite ones that he's done. Like everything that he does is great, but it's way above my head.
I'll tell you, you and I were talking, I mentioned this to you, I think, just a couple of days ago, but that is one thing I just feel like Square has never missed on. Every game, even if the game didn't get real good acclaim or it didn't do well, was music. The music for their games is always so good. I just really like it.
I still think some of the best stuff that came out was like before they started using like the onboard, which Square always used that with like Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and 9. But before they started doing that and they were using like Red Book audio for the music tracks.
Yeah.
There's some great music that's come from that.
Yeah.
I couldn't give you any examples, but
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Nintendo has come up with several good tracks, obviously, too.
Nintendo's thing is they rarely put out a turd.
Yeah.
When they do, it's a turd and a half. But like they're the same way.
Yeah,
like I can point you directly at a bad example of Nintendo music, which is the 3DS Yoshi. Yoshi's New Island.
Yeah,
it's garbage music. The game's
really?
okay, but the music is. But then they turned around with Woolly World, and that's got one of the best soundtracks it's been in several years, I think. Like,
yeah,
it's the other way around. I say Nintendo has, they can put out some hot garbage. But they always make up for it. Like Woolly World was so far in the other direction of, it's just, that game's almost a 5, in my opinion, like a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Digi, I'll give you a Discord link, but it's kind of boring in there. It's pretty much just literally me and 2 of my buddies.
Alright. Save the game. I love how they just run in place here like I'm gonna leave them. They're just running next to the beds. Like, come back! It's alright, guys. It's alright. It's okay. I'm here. Calm down.
That's one of the things that I did like about the remake. Is there's nothing revelatory in it.
Yeah.
But when they sit around the table, can you not hear? Hold up. Hey, Scott, say something.
Hello.
Oh, God. Okay, this.
Oh, that's what he meant. That's what you meant by you couldn't hear me.
Okay, I thought he just meant he didn't see you.
That's pretty funny because
Mom, I'm sorry. Both of us are fools and idiots and dumb idiots.
it's pretty funny because I like to just go back and watch your stream and hear just your side of the conversation.
Oh my gosh! No wonder everybody's clicking off.
It's like, is this guy crazy? He's talking to himself.
And now they just hear me laughing.
Oh, that's funny.
Thank you for coming by and pointing out my own stupidity. So now what's the problem then? Discord, I'm just
funny.
gonna let my guy die. I bet I know what's wrong.
Oh, too funny.
And I know.
Oh, I'm crying over here, man. That's funny.
I would be if my attention wasn't. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you. Let's see if this. I've never intentionally died in a video game before. That's not true.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what else we got here.
Let's see. Output device. Say something.
Hello, hello.
Oh my god, you're so loud.
Well, I told you
Oh
last time.
My gosh. That's so dumb, man. I
think it's hilarious. I want to watch your stream right now. Like, I want to go back and watch your stream.
I would like to see a clip. I'm going to have to go back and watch the playback and just watch my face when Digi says, he said he does the "Can I get a Discord link?" And then he says, "That's cool." All I hear is a one-sided conversation. I would love to see my face, like the wheels turn and then the light bulb going off.
Like a zoom in, you know, like a zoom, like a zoom in.
It's the. Oh God. I've been talking to myself and having a conversation with nobody for an hour.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh, man.
You know what? That's the perfect way to end Top Gun. I'm cutting stream. Bye. No, I'm not cutting stream. Oh, my gosh.
Good stuff.
Hey, look. This is the biggest score anybody's got on Top Gun.
Oh, look at that score, man.
8 zeros.
Yeah. You should have been flying up and left more, man.
You know what? Just for that. By God, we're going to beat this game in 30 minutes. Oh, my gosh. All right, this is about to be the most boring gameplay ever, even for this game. How do you...
What, part of me wishes we would have had like a heated argument too. Well,
God, you freaking piece of garbage, you stupid idiot. I'm never... Yeah.
That would have been so fun.
What I ought to do is I ought to edit it, get all the audio of your stream, and then edit it onto my... And like to make whoever... Did you make a clip of me realizing the audio's gone, and then I'll say, I don't know what you're talking about. Go watch my VOD. The audio's fine.
Well, I kind of blame myself for that a little bit. I feel like it's starting to rub off on you because I had so many audio troubles in the last day and a half.
Well, I'll just have to... God, it's so... Okay. So... Full disclosure, what happened is evidently Streamlabs OBS does not consider my Bluetooth headphones when they're plugged in and it's output. I guess it has to output that via Bluetooth, and that doesn't count as desktop audio.
I gotcha.
So as soon as I plugged it into the laptop, it's like, oh, okay, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is quality entertainment that you can only get from
we're both laughing.
Highland
We're all
Ring
three
Gamer,
laughing
presented
about
by
it.
Nerds of the Couch, and PxlGrease, presented by PxlGrease.
If we're all three laughing, that's all that matters,
Hey.
man.
What did I tell you when I first started doing this, and you were starting to get back into? I'm here for the fun.
Yep, that's great.
And I've always said about playing games, I'm going to embarrass myself doing this. I've done pretty good at that tonight. And you were just talking about how I have skills in hooking stuff up and setting up audio.
No, I wasn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mario Kart 5 player stream. Oh boy, that's what you want,
Was this you talking?
dude.
Oh,
I'm so salty.
it's
right
easy to
now.
happen. That's okay. Did you, earlier today I recorded me playing Rocket League, and I just had the image of my car and me talking for an hour and a half. I was playing Rocket League and I was probably cussing a lot, but nobody could see it.
I'm gonna change the title of my stream. Cheesing.
Oh
Not
man.
cheeseburger. Cheesing. Let me get out of the danger zone. Top Gun. Because I'm a salty boy. I dropped my controller. Thankfully, I was 30,000 feet in the air, and I've got to come all the way back down.
I was gonna say, quick with your toe, up and right, up and right.
No, now I'm down. Wait, I'm only going like 90 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure planes can't stay in the air only going 90 miles an hour.
Probably not. Probably not. Oh, that makes me so mad when I try to attack an enemy and they jump right as I attack. That's annoying.
I'm going to fly
You
right
need to
over this
stop that.
tanker. I'm going to fly right over the tanker, man. And I'm even nose down at the ocean. I'm going way too fast. I'm going to like crash into the tanker. Okay, now I need to speed down. Yeah. That was well timed. Sounded like a real explosion.
I just saw it. That's great.
God. You know, did you I went back and watched I think I watched yours or mine. I forget if it was yours or mine. I went back and watched one. And we do sound like we're just having a big podcast where we just talk about random crap. And I love that. Because I think that makes it more entertaining when it's just more entertaining.
Yep, completely agree.
If we can ever get my buddy Derek in here, like I talk about this arbitrary nerds at the couch thing.
Yeah.
If I can ever get, he's one of those people that are a nerd, that is a nerd of a couch. If I can get, we'll have some big times if he can ever get in here with us one of these nights. One of these. Oh, I better not do that. Twitch shut down my audio for about 5 minutes on the Zelda stream, and I don't know why.
I saw that. Isn't that crazy?
Is that when I sang the Gummy Bears theme song?
Maybe. It was something.
I made Disney mad. Note to self: don't sing Gummy Bears.
How could you?
That's why I started to sing the Eagles, and then they wouldn't even let David Letterman have Paul Schaefer play Eagles music on the Late Show. They ain't gonna let me sing it on mine, even though I know Vince Gill. I don't know Vince Gill.
Oh gosh, finally! I just fought like one of those blue blob things for like an hour.
Oh, those blobs are annoying if you're not properly leveled for wherever you're at.
Much.
They're wonderful experience.
Yeah.
Like when I go, I saw you get hung up on the green one there when you're down to the Dwarf Village.
Yeah.
Like I get almost all of my grinding out of the way going to the Dwarf Village just because of the green blobs.
Yep. I could totally see that.
So if you're just coming in, we're cheesing Top Gun because I'm a salty boy. I've sat here for an hour talking to PxlGrease. Except I didn't have Discord coming through OBS. So I sound like I was just having a conversation with myself, but you know, whatever.
You sat there for an hour talking to PxlGrease, and he just joined about 5 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh, did you really? Dude. If I did know Vince Gill, I would call him right now and say, dude, I want to know all about the bunny ears. Are there pictures?
That's awesome.
Did you really do that?
That's a cool story, man. I like it.
PXL.
Yeah,
sorry.
thanks.
I didn't know you were in my chat.
No, you're good. You're good.
PxlGrease. I noticed you had a big branding rebrand over there on your channel. Did you got rid of all your cube that was oozing grease out? What's going on over there?
Just going for something a little more simple.
I got you.
It's a whole thing I'm trying to do. Is just trying to, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like I get too like deep. I jump in like, I don't want to swim like in the kiddie pool. I want to jump in like 38 feet of water with stone shoes on. Yeah. I should say, can I do this?
Like perfectly equidistant from all land.
Yeah, exactly. That's me.
I understand.
Like this will keep me. Well, grounded's not a good term, I guess, when you're talking ocean, but it'll keep me calm.
I understand.
Oh, these blobs, they're mocking me now. They keep duplicating. Oh. Alright, that's it. That's it. Time to bring down the pain.
What? Are you like popping opium or what's it called?
Boom!
Morphine?
No. I'm just casting magic on them. They win. Here it comes. Boom! Oh, there's one left. No. Okay.
I think the game knows I'm trying to cheese it. It's sending a bunch of missiles at me now.
Oh, man.
I think you got yourself a follow there, buddy.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. They're duplicating again. No.
Slimes. The rabbits of Secret of Mana.
Seriously, man. How does that happen? How do they keep doing that? You have to know, like, that wasn't an accident either. Like, some developer was, like, maniacally laughing whenever they put that in there.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm going to give this a 1 in 4 chance every second to split.
I would like to know what the... I don't know what I'm trying to say. What the stipulations are on it splitting. All right, now I have to do actual combat. After I come down from 30,000 feet.
All right, Digi, man. Good talking to you, buddy.
Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. That's what I was going to say. Exactly the same thing. So good.
Get you some sleep. Drink a bunch of water. So, we were talking about playing Final Fantasy together.
Mm-hmm.
Is Dragon Warrior...
I'm sorry, you cut out. Is Dragon Warrior on my list?
Yeah.
Is that what you asked? Yep. Let's see. I think I have Dragon Warrior 1, 2, and 4 on my list. Not 3. I mean, I could play 3. 3 was just...
Well, right now, 1 is all right.
Yeah, so 1 is, I think, is real nice and a good length.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for a game to play through. 2 is longer than 1. 3 I felt like was the longest game ever.
I died anyway.
Oh, dang it.
So you were saying.
3 Final Fantasy Dragon Warrior 3 was was definitely like the longest game ever. At least from what I can remember. Just a lot of dungeons that were ridiculously, like, they had, like, 7 different ways you could go, and, you know, like, you just spent hours and hours in a dungeon in that game. So it was really rough. But Dragon Warrior 4 is one of my favorite, like, for its time, it was probably one of the best story games ever.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever play 4?
I haven't played any Dragon Quest game.
Really? Okay. All right. So if I was to tell you to play one Dragon Quest game from the NES, it would be 4.
See, I've got the original.
Yeah. And 1's good. It's just, you know, it's dated. You know, it's really dated. And it shows a little bit. Because, you know, it was kind of first to the scene, if I remember right.
I think so, because Final Fantasy is, what, 1980, 89?
Yeah.
And Dragon Quest is way earlier than that.
Yeah, so they did a lot of... They had to learn, you know. Like they had to forge a new path, and it was kind of tough to...
Because when I looked at it, it's like totally... like you've got to push a button to just even interact with something.
Yeah,
that was a dumb statement. You have to push a button to interact with stuff in every RPG, even right now. I mean, it's like you've got to push a button to bring up your menu to either search the ground or talk to a person, or it's like...
Yeah. Yes.
It's almost like a DOS prompt.
Yeah, it very much is. Like, even to get you have a door action. Like, you have to bring your menu up and press door to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tough.
I got a headache. Good times.
Of course, you know, that was... 1 was just one player, right? Mm-hmm. One character. 2, they introduced the 3 character, like, thing. And that was like, ooh, now you got 3 characters, you know, like a whole new layer to the game.
Mm-hmm. There's a few RPG series that have caught my attention over the last decade or so. Like, I've always known about Final Fantasy. And I know about Secret of Mana, obviously.
Yeah.
I still need to play the first game in the series, and somehow, some way, I will wind up playing the third game. I've known about Dragon Quest for a while, but I need to get into it. Then there's Phantasy Star. You know, there's 4 games there,
Yep.
and all of them look great. And then you've got Ease. Have you ever heard of Ease?
Yeah. Yep. I didn't know that's how you pronounced it. I always pronounced it Wise, but
Evidently,
yeah, good games. Played 2 of them.
See, I want to start with those, and I want to start on those, not start with them. I want to start on them.
Didn't those start on the Mega Drive?
No, like those go back to like NES and Master System.
Sorry, I said Mega Drive, but I meant Master System. Yeah, Master System. I do remember at least one of them being on the Master System.
Yeah. If I can find, because I guess that's like the first and second ones. If I can find a Turbo CD,
yeah,
that's how I'm going to play them, because both of those games are presented as one game on the Turbo CD, and I guess it's got pretty decent, like, professional voice actors and good music in it.
Oh, okay.
So I think if I ever play it, I'll play it that way. I gotta find a Turbo CD first. I've got a Turbo Graphics sitting here just collecting dust. But I'm gonna play Bonk one of these days, but I gotta get the Turbo Graphics RGB modded.
I'll tell you another another series that I never played that I wanted to is Breath of Fire.
I don't know much about that.
You know, if you're ever looking for new games to add to your
Well,
giant list, you want to look into one. There's one you could look into. It's I don't know that it's anything like groundbreaking or anything,
Right.
but it's just that style, you know, that the game. It's an RPG that's not just an RPG. They're trying to do something new with the genre when they came out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave you with my chatters. Keep them entertained. I need to go somewhere.
Okay.
But I'll be back.
All right. All right. No problem, man.
Hello? Oh, my mouth is still here.
Ugh. Allergies are killing me. All right. I'm Pixel. Oh. All right, we made it to the spy place. Who's Chrissy? Are you Chrissy? Okay. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Oh, man. Geshtar, Thanatos. Is this a... Oh, okay. Alright. This might be a place to stay. Hope it is. This is just an item shop. Where are we at here? Oh, well, that's weird. It's a coffee shop. Okay. This is North Town. Wait, so this isn't the same place that I went into? Yeah, maybe it is. Trying to dress for a castle party. All right. Oh, is this back to the?
Gosh.
What are we looking at here, man? What?
Lord have mercy. Is everybody awake?
Oh yeah.
That was a lot loud. I don't know how much louder that was on stream, but it was a lot louder in the house.
I didn't hear anything actually through Discord anyway.
Thank goodness, you are so loud inside of my head. It's not your fault, but
You saying I'm loud in your headphones? I can't hear you. You're kind of quiet now.
how about now?
I can hear you now.
That's the difference of mic placement.
It turns out that thing should be pointing at your mouth.
Easy.
Easy now.
So I keep turning you down, and it keeps not turning you down. Say something now.
Hello.
Okay, that's more better. Now do something.
Hello.
Now do something.
Hello.
Okay, I can tolerate that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just playing with me now.
No, no,
just
no.
do something again. Do something again. Do it again. Do it again.
No. I've played enough with audio failures today.
Oh, it's all right, man. It's all right.
You know, Digi said he was drunk. You know, he was sitting there like, man, I'm drunk, but I'm not that drunk.
I'm not that drunk. Yeah.
You know,
Nobody's talking to him. I don't know if I should tell him.
he said, I want to link to Discord so I can hear. It's like, you let me link to. Oh God.
It's good. It's good stuff. Oh man.
And you want to know what's interesting about that is that's when I had the largest viewer count over here on my screen. It was like 5 or 6. I was like,
That's good.
it's like,
That's good stuff.
I didn't get any followers out of it, but it still is like someone got some real entertainment today. I'm gonna turn.
Oh, that is good stuff.
No, I'm not.
That's
I'm gonna
good
take these
stuff.
pills first. I'm trying to headache.
Gotcha. Oh, man, it is past my bedtime. I think I am going to call it a night. I got to the Empire. Found the hideout. Just moving right along.
Wait until I
Killing.
get back to say you're leaving. Breaking my heart, man.
I made some good progress today. I've knocked quite a bit of this game out today. Pretty proud. I got a little ways left to go, but I'm getting there.
You know, I'm going to do something different here. Let's see, how do I... No. 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 Whew. There it is. Settings, audio. Is it cartridge audio? I think that's it. System. I think I've got it. Run cartridge.
Yep. I'm not gonna be able to do this one tonight. I'm gonna have to call it. You'll hear me snoring, or you'll hear my head hit the desk whenever I fall asleep.
I'm trying to figure out the No, it's still using the other one. The SG has a feature on it that if I can find the dang menu again, it's got a feature on it that'll let you a lot of these Master System games over in Japan, they had this module you could buy for the Sega Mark III.
Mm-hmm.
And certain games took advantage of it. Here it is. Use FM. Like, are you still on my stream right now?
Yeah.
Okay, you hear how the music sounds right now?
No, I don't, but hang on.
Oh.
Let me turn you on here. Your audio. It's super quiet.
Oh, well, I can fix that. Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, that's how it... That's just stock Master System. But a lot of these games, even when they came out here, they didn't change the... So it's still got the FM sound on it, but we never got the module. So when I back out of this and restart, now that I turn that on, so now it's kind of like Genesis audio. It's kind of like Genesis.
Oh yeah, you can definitely hear a difference. Yeah.
So anyway, I'm gonna play it that way tonight.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I would turn your audio back down, your game audio though, because it's a lot louder than your voice is now.
I'm gonna.
Now that I've asked you to turn it up, screwed everything up. Thanks, PxlGrease.
Messing my steez all up, man.
Well, let's see. I have done 4 stream clips today, and only 2 of which were usable. 50%'s not bad, right?
What stream clips? What did you mean? Like from your stream?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
I've had to throw two away today. Ugh. You know, I don't really mind the Rocket League one as much, but I do kind of hate that I'm going to miss out on the Secret of Mana one. It's just the audio, though. I did think about leaving this latest clip up and just, I just wish I could mute it. I mean, you can mute it when you play it, but I wish you could...
After the fact.
Yeah, mute it for everybody. You know what I mean?
Maybe I don't. What are you trying to mute?
So the audio is what's jacked up on the Secret of Mana video.
Right.
That's right. And so I didn't see a way through Twitch to force the audio to not be there, to be muted for everyone that watches the clip. Like if someone were to go back and watch the clip, I don't want them to hear the audio because it's jacked up.
Well, basically. It's probably better to have the audio there than not.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, it's just like stuttery, and I mean the whole way through, every second of it is like a stutter. It's just, I don't know. Ugh. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
I understand. I hate having. What happened tonight? I hate that.
It's just one of those things. It's like, gosh dang. So what I've discovered is I'm gonna have to close OBS every time when I finish streaming. Like when I turn off the SNES Classic, I need to shut down OBS, because if I don't, then it will cause audio issues.
So what is it up there? Did you leave it up to see, or did you delete it already?
You mean the one that has the
VOD,
audio problems?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still up there. I haven't got rid of it yet.
I want to see what it sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds pretty awful. But yeah, you're welcome to listen to it. I'm going to leave it up for tonight anyway. I'll probably leave it up. I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
So, but man, hey, thanks for hanging out with me.
Thanks for
It's
hanging
been
out
fun
with me.
as always.
Yes.
Good luck on the rest of your run tonight.
I need
You're
it.
going to do awesome.
I'm probably not going to stay up
what-
too much longer.
What are you, 3? What are you on, 3-1 now?
Yeah.
All right.
Progress has been made.
There you go. All right, buddy. Well, you have a good night.
You too.
Stream. I'm signing off. See everybody later.
Bye, PxlGrease.
All right.
Hi, everybody. Still with me on stream.